Do I can do I can do da do 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 do. All right. Excuse me. Okay. Hello. Welcome back to the Shark Stream. It's me, your boy Gage. I know I was just doing this earlier, but I really don't want to take another week to finish this, especially if the last stream is going to end up being like an hour. That's an hour I would much rather play today rather than like a week from now. So we're back with Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth, just essentially doing the final boss. Let's see, it would be this one. But yeah, it's just like, yeah, I could come back to this in a week, but you know what? I took a couple hours, I've cooled off, and then I ate a bunch of spicy boneless wings, and I am fucking heated back up again. As one does, you know how it is. So we're gonna get back in here. To recap, in case you weren't here for the first stream, or just to kind of get people caught up, what we have to do is we have to kill Mother Hydra. And the first thing that's gonna happen is there's gonna be a bunch of sorcerers here. So we're just gonna boop, get them taken care of. Ow, ow. And then they fucked us up just a little bit. So she's just gonna kind of like stand there and jiggle for a little bit. We're gonna go up here to throw the first lever. And the main issue with this whole sequence here is that it requires real specific timing. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go insane just a little bit. She's gonna scream and summon some deep ones here. We're gonna go ahead and head down here so that they're kind of bottlenecked. These sanity effects are not doing my aiming any favors, though. Alright, things are slowing down, which is not a great sign. Gonna put the gun away. Alright. So, the next step, now that we've done that, is to fucking ring this gong and thus ring our bell so that we can't hear shit. And we're gonna go up here. She's gonna summon a couple deep ones. I don't know what direction they're gonna come from. But that did take a little bit longer than I would have liked. Fuck. So this is kind of where we start running into the issues with this whole encounter. Is just that I'm having a lot of trouble, and I don't think that part of the issue is that I don't believe that there's a sprint option for this game, and I might be wrong. I'm going to double check. Yeah, no sprint option. So our current movement speed is the fastest that we can get. Okay.
Sustain the link.
So that was a glitch, which is another issue that we seem to keep running into here. Is that there appears to be a glitch where, like, if you, I guess, just barely miss the chance. If you like hit the mark where it's like just before you're supposed to like kind of miss the chance to do that. But, like, you still... It's weird. And it's part of the reason that this whole sequence is taking much longer than it should. Okay. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and look away from her for a bit. Put the gun away. Stop maybe seeing some of these sanity effects. I would like to stop seeing the sanity effects. It'd be nice. I'm just gonna hang out down here. We good? Alright, cool. Heading back up. Okay. She's probably gonna scream. I'm gonna go down here. Alright. Okay. So, it seems like I might have figured out a good strat here. Alright, go ahead and funnel him down here. I'm killing Mother Hydra, but yeah. Stop. Come no further. Oh, wow. I got 3 of them in one. Alright, so let's... So if I do this from a distance... Oh, I broke my leg. Hold on. This is actually way more important. Alright. Oh, no. Tuck that up. Okay. Alright, we have a strat now, which is more than we've had so far. So, got that going for me. Alright, time to funnel. Oh, here they come. Okay. So pro strat here, essentially just to hit the gong twice. Once from a distance, and then once really close up. Because the shot from a distance is probably going to... Well, I thought that was going to work. Oh, Okay, cool. It still worked. There should be... Ah, there you are. And there should be one more coming? Hello? Huh, okay. Well, we got one more switch to go. See, sometimes all you really need is to just come back with a cooler head. Okay. So now we've deafened ourselves. Taking out the dudes that spawned. Okay. So which one is the one that hasn't been started? It's this one. There we go. Now we just need to... Boop. Alright. Gonna go ahead and take that. Ooh, and that's a save point, too. That's awful nice of him. Alright, we should just be able to leave now. Probably just through that door, honestly. Is this open now?
It's written in some kind of ancient language.
What's it say?
According to the text, the doors can only be opened with an ancient chant spoken by someone in possession of a sacred charm. The doorway is sealed by some mystical force.
Okay, so what's the chant
I'm
then?
not going to be able to get through it. Without that charm.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Fanu Naemna, Bagliz Kafungin, Kathavahel, Kulth Cthulhu Kafungni, Ia Rigazengaro, Ia Hydra.
You good? Cool. Oh, that's not good. Oh, right, they're shelling the place. I nearly forgot. Oh. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh. This is definitely where a sprint button would have come in handy. Whoop. Okay. No damage to my legs yet. Which is nice. So, from what I understand, you actually move faster in the Xbox version, very slightly. So this whole sequence is easier to do in the Xbox version, whereas in the base PC version, it's actually nearly impossible. But thankfully, the fan-made patch actually kind of increases the time that you can take.
What the hell happened to him? Check his pulse. Jack, can you hear me? Jack!
So that you don't have to worry about like hitting like a game breaking or a progression blocking thing. And that's basically the end of the game. And I think this is the secret cutscene that you get if you do the game 100%, or in this case, use the fan-made patch and just have it unlocked automatically. We get some explanation as to some secrets about Jack as a character. Hello, Abdella066. Welcome to the Shark Stream. I'm actually just about done here. I'm essentially just watching this last cutscene for Dark Corners of the Earth, and then we're more or less over with. Like I said, I mentioned
Jack.
earlier in the stream, I wanted to get this
Why did you
finished
summon me?
There is
today
something
so that I can start a
unsure.
different game next weekend.
We must hurry. Time is short.
Where are we going?
The Great Library.
So right now, Jack's mind is in the body of one of the great
A
race
terrible
BF.
conflict is upon us, and our hosts will not survive it. The keenest minds are already projecting to later days.
Who will be the enemy? There have been no ructions with either the Migo in the north or Cthulhu's kin to the south.
In your wanderings, did you come upon the vast sealed trapdoors at the foundation of the old city?
Yes, but I didn't understand their purpose.
There was a terrible war between us and a race of half-polypus creatures that had been dominant until
What is the
our
concept of these games? So, this one in particular, most Cthulhu Mythos games will have you playing as like a private eye. In this case, we played it as Jack Walters. Jack went to like the house of some cult 6 years ago, pressed a button on something he probably shouldn't have,
Why
And
are
then-
you showing me this now?
went to a near catatonic
They
state
are
for 6
still
months.
down
Well, not
there, Jack.
catatonic, but like he doesn't
Thriving
remember
in the
anything about what
darkness.
happened.
They're plotting, plotting to
And
break
then
free
when
of
he
their
woke back
bonds
up,
and wreak a terrible revenge.
he got embroiled in this whole thing with like the esoteric order of Dagon, where they have like they're trying to bring about like the end
How much
times for
time do we
humanity
have?
and stuff like that.
What the hell was that?
You are no longer safe. Follow me.
And Jack has this ability where he has like a sixth sense, and these sections of the game, the Shadow of Out of Time cutscenes, are meant to explain why he has that sixth sense.
If this is the end, where am I supposed to go?
It's time for you to go back.
Back?
Yes, back to your old mind. Before you leave, there is something more you need to know.
It's pretty neat, honestly.
What is this place?
The human mind is too delicate a fabric for the return displacement. It could easily tear. Your memories of Narcotis must be cleaned.
Will I remember nothing of this place? 6 years of my life, and for nothing?
When the time comes, you will remember. We will be waiting in the shadows of your dreams.
These riddles make no sense. What was it I needed to know?
Did you ever wonder about your visions?
Nightmares. It came with the territory.
A lot of the Cthulhu
Sometimes it
Mythos
helped
stuff
with the cases.
is really cool in concept
Bad dreams were
if
never
you
accurate.
try to
You are
sort of
different
like
from the rest of your race, Jack.
move. If you,
Your father could say suicide.
it's
was his
hard
escape from
to
the truth.
really.
What's this got to do with him?
What's the word I'm looking for?
He has been here too. He was displaced just moments before you were conceived. I was the transferred mind.
What are you saying? That you are my father?
Not entirely. You are not of our kind, but neither are you completely human.
Because like Cthulhu's work is really racist. Like it's baked into the text. Some media that adapts
I'm sorry, Jack.
Cthulhu Mythos work
There is
will
no more
confront
time.
it. Some of it will ignore it, or try to kind of like lessen it a bit for the purpose of adapting the text. Others will completely ignore it, and sometimes that results in kind of a detriment to the overall narrative. And we're back here, right where we started. Ragnarok, are you knocking stuff over? What is that? And unfortunately, this is how a lot of Cthulhu Mythos stuff tends to end. With the death of the protagonist by his own hand or otherwise. Ragnarok is looking at something. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm concerned. So all this time, Jack has not been entirely human. His father's mind was displaced by the mind of a Yithian.
Mr. Walters, can you hear me? Mr. Walters?
He's convulsing. We're losing him.
Whoop. Tragic. Mythos rank D. Drug abuse, clean. Mental condition, nut job. I have unlocked a new difficulty setting. I have achieved a new high score. So that's Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth. It's a fine game. Obviously, it's a little iffy towards the end. A lot of like really kind of like trial and error gameplay. A lot of things where like it's not clear what order you're supposed to do things in. But overall, not bad. There's a reason it's a cult classic. It does the horror stuff well. It has a lot of really cool like monster designs. You know, Dagon's really good. Hydra's really good. The Shoggoth, the Great Race of Yith, the Flying Polyps, the Deep Ones, the Residents of Innsmouth, the Star Spawn of Cthulhu, all that good stuff. All fantastic designs. Actual like gunplay in some cases leaves something to be desired, but like it's not the worst I've ever played. I would probably rate this a little bit higher than the 2018 Call of Cthulhu game. just because this one has a lot more going for it, just kind of in general. Like, that one is fine, but, like, overall, like, if you asked me what, like, Cthulhu Mythos game I wanted to play, I would probably choose this one over that one. Now, there's a couple other things we can take a look at. I think there should be special features. Here we go. We got some character renders. There's our boy Jack Walters. There's an Innsmouth resident. Some of the crew members of the Cutter Urania. That's what it was called. Innsmouth resident, half transformed into a deep one. Get a look at that base. This chick, I forget her name. Rebecca, maybe? I don't know, she died. Some probably like Arkham Asylum inmates, if I had to guess. Elliot Rolps. And some of the other police officers. We got some concept art that looks like probably either Cthulhu himself or Starspawn of Cthulhu. That's probably like a deep one. Some sort of Cthulhuoid. Dagon, maybe. I don't know. That would be the underwater city. Devil's Reef, Streets of Innsmouth. This looks like the house that you go to in the first level. Some weird plants. This would be the refinery. Some more underwater city stuff. The frozen river. This is outside the Marsh Refinery when you first storm it. Craig Mullins Gallery. Oh, ooh. Okay, so we got some like more like visceral feeling stuff. It seems like. Oh, that's the dude on the box. That's the dude in the box art. Looks like a deep one. Maybe Dagon. Who knows? Don't know what this is. Don't know what this is. More deep one stuff. Probably Jack from the looks of it. Early concept art. Just kind of like getting an idea of like what they wanted to go for with the game. Cthulhu unfortunately never actually shows up in this game. There's just kind of his influence. It's implied that he is behind a lot of the stuff that you're kind of dealing with over the course of the game. But of course, it's understandable that in a lot of these cases, Cthulhu never really shows up, because obviously Cthulhu showing up effectively signals the end of the world. Like, that was the whole thing in the 2018 Call of Cthulhu game, is that you're trying to prevent them from summoning him, because if he's summoned, everyone goes fucking nuts, and the world ends. These look more like renders than actual concept art. Although, okay, no, some of these could be concept art. That's like the Marsh Refinery and stuff like that. And then the last one was the mess hall on the ship. This is... oh, that's the church. But yeah, that's Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth.
Okay, here's Church
Alexa, don't. Stop. I don't even know who... No, Alexa, stop. Criminy. Yeah, like I said, this is kind of why I wanted to just go ahead and pop back in and take care of this, just so that I wasn't doing this a week from now and only playing half an hour. I would like to save next Sunday for an entire other game, rather than having to do this for like 20 minutes to half an hour, and then switching over to something midway through. If you enjoyed this, you can go ahead and subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes at the $4.99 and $9.99 tiers. If you want to keep up with future streams, you can follow me on Twitter at @sane_intolerant, or on YouTube at youtube.com/saneintolerant. Twitter, I announce streams as they happen. YouTube, I post streams after they happen. What else? I'll be back tomorrow, probably with Natalie for some more Morrowind on Morrowind Monday. Tuesday. Are we doing Wednesday? Okay, we're doing that Wednesday. It's Morrowind Wednesday. Tomorrow, I don't know what tomorrow will be. Tomorrow's either going to be more Murdered Soul Suspect with JB, or might start something else. I'm not going to be streaming on Tuesday as I normally would. I've got prior arrangements that day. But, you know, like I said, keep an eye out on Twitter for announcements as to what I'm going to be streaming and when I'm going to be streaming it. What else? You can also donate in the link just below the stream. Every little bit helps. My fiance Natalie, her hours are getting cut recently, so we appreciate anything that anyone can give us. It goes to helping me, her, and our two lovely cats, Calamity and Ragnarok, out. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm really glad to have finally gotten a chance to play this game all the way through, and to do so on stream. And I hope everybody has a good night. Take care.